Hello my dear tutees and welcome back to the channel. I am Ritika and today you will be learning auxiliary verbs. But before that, if you are new to my channel and if you haven't subscribed it yet, then just below the video there's a subscribe option and a bell icon. So make sure that you press both of them so that whenever I upload a video you will be notified. Now I've already made a video on what are verbs, but today I'm going to be telling you what are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. Verbs which help the main verb are called auxiliary verbs. It is a verb that adds functional or grammatical meaning to the clause in which it appears, so as to express tense, aspect, modality, voice emphasis, etc. Auxiliary verb usually accompany a main verb. The main verb provides the main semantic content of the clause. The type of auxiliary verb you use depends on the tense of the sentence. For example, the auxiliary verb do exists in simple tenses. The auxiliary verb be exists in continuous tenses and the auxiliary verb have exists in perfect tenses. Now there are two things which you have to keep in mind while writing auxiliary verbs. Now these three auxiliary verbs, that is do, be and have, these are also used as main verbs and the verbs must agree to the subject. For example, she is teaching, I am teaching, they are teaching. Now in these sentences, I used three different auxiliary verbs, that is, am, are. So as I told you, auxiliary verbs depend on the tense. So if we are talking about simple present tense, then we use the verb do and does. For example, I do my laundry on Saturdays. She does charity work when she has time. If our sentence is in simple past tense, we use the verb did. I think I did pretty well in the interview. She did wash her car. If our sentence is in simple future tense, then the auxiliary verb used is do itself, but we accompany it by the word will. For example, I will do that job later. They will do it first. Let's take the verb be. So if we are in the present continuous tense, then we use the auxiliary verb am, is, are. For example, I am painting the walls of the house. She is going to London. They are preparing for a trip. If we are talking about past continuous tense, then we take the auxiliary verbs was and were. For example, I was busy doing the course. They were punished for nothing. In the future continuous tense, we use the auxiliary verb be, but with the word will. So, for example, I will be going to the fair with my friends. And the last one is have. So in present perfect tense, we use the auxiliary verbs have and has. For example, you have done well. She has a pet dog. In the past perfect tense, we use the auxiliary verb had. She had met him before the party. The plane had left by the time I got to the airport. And in the future perfect tense, we use the auxiliary verb have. He will have got home by then. And that's it for today, my dear tutees. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media accounts. The links will be in the description box below. So do check them out. And I will be soon with a new video. Till then, eat, sleep, study and repeat. And if you like the way I teach, then surely give this video a thumbs up.